Yeah, 1 Peter 4 and 17.
All right, this is 1 Peter 4. Salakia.
Yeah, I'm full too. 1 Peter 4 and 17.
Oh, I'm in second.
You get Yeah. All right, here. Got it?
This is 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
See that? So it's going to begin at us first, man. You see? Go ahead.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Right, the righteous will be scarcely saved. So they're going to be just as many, they're going to be making about a skin and 8 teeth. See? So where you wicked and evil doers, where y'all going to appear? That's how bad it's going to be on the earth, man, at this time. Okay? You already going to have Jacob's trouble in effect. Then you're going to have what? The wrath that's coming by your house by some shot. Right? Oh, it's going to be complete destruction out here. Right? Go ahead. Any more?
Yeah. It says, wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to Him in well-doing as unto a faithful Creator.
Yep. And that's what the elect is doing. See, because Jake ain't doing it. See? All right. So go to your point. Go to your point. I want to go.
So this is during the time when King David did a census, which we know is wickedness according to the Most High, to number the children of Israel. The Most High gave him two choices. He said, shall 7 years of famine come unto thee in thy land, or wilt thou flee 3 months before thine enemies, or they pursue thee? Or that there be 3 days pestilence in thy land? Now advise and see what answer I shall return to him that sent me. And David said unto Gad, I am in great strait. Let us fall now into the hand of Yahweh, for his mercies are great. Let me not fall into the hand of man. Yeah. So Yahweh sent a pestilence upon Israel from the morning to the evening, even to the time appointed, actually. And there died of the people of Dan, even to Beersheba, 70,000 men. And when the angel stretched out his hand upon Jerusalem to destroy it, the Lord repented him of the evil and said to the angel that destroyed the people, it is enough. Stay now thine hand. And the angel of the Lord was by the threshing place of Arunah, by the Jebusite.
Right, because the angel was going to work. I think that's the one I want to ask.
That's 2 Samuel 24.
Right, because the angel was going to work. But the angel was doing so much work where I believe that's the one, where the angel was smiting so many people where they was like, Lord, you gonna kill all these people? You know?
There's another good example is when the plagues was going out upon the children of Israel. I believe it was during the time of Exodus, and Moses and Aaron had to go get the censers and run in between the pestilence and the people to stop them from destroying everybody.
I think about it for a moment. No, because I find it funny, right? These same people, right? Our same people, right? And you hear different things in the background, you know what I'm saying? But these same people say they're godly. They say they're Christian. They say they believe in God or they go to church. They say all these different things, right? You hear all these different things. But when the word really comes out, this word be cutting them, bro. And it be showing them that they don't know what the hell they really be talking about. Nope. They think they know, but they don't know. See? They be too busy going to church getting pacified. Yo, look here. Y'all don't know the scriptures, bro. Y'all don't know the scriptures. That's why y'all can't come up here. Hey, when the men of the Lord on the street, through the Spirit, right? And I'm gonna humbly say that. Y'all can't deal with the Lord in the scriptures, deal with us in the scriptures when the Lord put it on us, man. As He had put it on us. Y'all can't deal. Because the stuff y'all say is Christian dogma.
Yep.
See?
Rather than humble themselves and say, dang, that's in the Bible, they rather believe what they pork chop eating pastor tell them and be condemned with them, man.
Right. Like we just got a notebook of things made up of what we
Yeah, like we making something up.
we just got pages of our own stuff and just saying, okay, this is what we gonna say, or y'all interpreted it wrong. No, we're not. No private interpretation. No. What your problem is, you are being pacified and your pastor is reading 1 or 2 scriptures to you, right? Not on top of that, breaking it down wrong. Now on top of that, he's telling you his whole life story. See? So y'all not getting edified, man. Y'all not getting the true baptism, nor y'all getting edified, man. Nor y'all learning the true ways of salvation.
Pastors ain't nothing but motivational speakers, man. They use the Bible and they come out with a motivational speech, make you feel good when you go home, man.
Yep.
That ain't what it's all about. You're supposed to feel like you need to change something when you get through the scripture.
Right.
If the scriptures don't convict you, you're in the wrong damn place, man.
yeah, for real. Straight up. Hey, that's Jake, man. That's Jake. Hey, that's why it's gonna be. Woo! Read that, bro. Let's go.
This is Proverbs chapter 13, verse 13.
Uh-huh.
Whosoever despiseth the word
Whoso do what?
Whosoever despiseth the word
Okay.
shall be destroyed.
He'll be destroyed. No ifs, ands, or buts. He will be destroyed. See? Oh no, well, we're not. What is it? Well, we're not despising the word, so to speak. We're just despising what you're saying. No, you despising the word because we do everything else. We ain't saying nothing of our own. Nothing. We just reading it and breaking it down plainly. You want to say something?
Yeah, because the Lord speaks through the prophets.
Right. As before. As before. And when you read Malachi, I tell you, the Lord don't change. He don't change. Okay.
Whosoever despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
Right, and we know that the beginning of wisdom is what? The fear of the Lord. See? So, all the things that you gained in the world of so-called wisdom, that's not wisdom. But if you don't even fear the Lord, you ain't got wisdom at all. See? You ain't got real wisdom.
And really, I mean, of course it's all spiritual, but really it all goes back to you having a lack of discipline and don't like to be corrected. You don't want to follow righteousness of the Most High. The scriptures tell you, good understanding have all day and keep my commandments.
Yep.
You don't want to keep the commandments. So guess what? You don't understand nothing, man.
It says too grievous for him. When Yahweh Shai directly told him, somebody get it. Don't worry about that. Listen, my commandments are not grievous. What is that, 1 John? 1 John, right?
The love of God to keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Yeah, 1 John. I think it's 5. It's 5. 1 John 5, I believe it's 2. Yeah, because the commandments of the Lord ain't grievous, man. And right now, what we're doing, we're rehearsing the righteous acts. We're rehearsing them. So we try to keep them to the best of our ability. But they're beneficial to us and our nation. That's, and you want the root of our people's problem is what? We're not coming back to the Lord. That's our nation's problem. It ain't about no, let's build up black banks, or what's that, black wealth. Let's build up the community. Right? How you gonna build up a community with no order? You ain't gonna be able to do it. You can't even build, even that's even not our, we're not here to do that, but you can't build no community with no order. But this is your order right here. See? You say you build up a community, it's flourishing. But you got people stealing, you got people killing each other, you got people sitting on other people's women. That's out of order, man. And what all that leads to? Chaos. That's what it's going to lead to, chaos. So what is our nation? Our people's problem is what? Order, man. Order. Fear the Lord. And when you fear the Lord, it goes back into order.
Right. I mean, just even going into just everyday examples like the brother just going into. This dude I met, He's an independent, you know, he's an entrepreneur, so to speak. But you're not going to be very successful because if you don't keep your appointments, if you don't communicate, when you're going to be late, things of that nature, you're not going to prosper properly. Now, ultimately, through the Spirit, it's not supposed to be that way for Jake. It's all set up for you to not, your hand's not going to prosper in this society, especially if you're not keeping the ways of your house like them young men.
If you're punished, man, we deserve it. We deserve it. See, I can say that on behalf of how I used to be. How I used to be, I deserved it. But then when you look at our people as a whole, you're like, yeah, we deserve to be in captivity. Look, I mean, we hate that we got to go through it. But when you see it, you be like, we was really like this? Like, yeah, man, when you just look out in the world point of view, you be like, dang, like, we was bugged out. You see? Then when you go back into the scriptures and learn different things, you be like, oh, we was going what?
It was completely going off.
We was sacrificing children, right? We was doing what? Oh, I mean, just so many different things. You be like, man, so why do y'all watching outside for having our mercy, you know, and keeping an oath that he made to our forefathers, man? You know what I'm saying? Well, because man, we need salvation.
I may ask something going into the book of Matthew chapter 6, where it talks of even in the Lord's Prayer when it says, "Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." Because this order in the heavens.
That's right.
Right.
That's
This
right.
order. Right. And the angels, right? The angels actually fear the Most High and they tremble before Him. Right. So the Lord requires us to fear Him down here also.
You know what's funny, man? The only people that's really out of order in the earth is the Israelites. Because the rest of these people is made to be wicked.
Yeah.
And they doing that perfectly. You know? Go ahead.
Psalms 103 verse 19. The Lord hath prepared his throne in the heavens, and his kingdom ruleth over all. Bless the Lord, ye his angels, that excel in strength, that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of the Lord. Yeah? So the angels obey and they follow the word of the Lord, man. That cuts that, what's that? What's that?
1/3 of the angels rebel with Satan.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's.
I think there's actually a book that they have for that. It's called something like Paradise or something like that.
Trouble in Paradise, I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. Or the story of Paradise with the garden and this and that. That's all that bullshit that they be teaching about the angels rebelling against the Most High. Right? How can they rebel when in Job, all the angels, they have to come, they have to present themselves before the Most High.
Right, left hand and right hand. So when we go to the spiritual demon Satan, like the brother said in the book of Job, he follows the word of the Lord. He follows his voice. Satan don't run around just doing whatever he wants. No, man. Well, how would you be a creator? You're a creator. What? Someone and say, you know what? I ain't gotta listen to you. I'm doing the hell I want. Or you the movie director and a cast member tell you, nah, I want to die at scene 10. You ain't gonna kill me at scene 4. What?
You fired off the project.
See ya.
Yeah. And that's exactly how it is, man. You know, how can the Father, the clay, say unto he who fashioned it, why am I dust?
Right.
Why you make me a shit pot? I ain't want to be a shit pot. I want to be the thing you keep the corn in, or the thing you put the water in. Why you make me the thing for the bathroom? Come on now, this is about what just
Hey,
one now.
it all comes down to because he wanted to.
Exactly.
So he ain't got no say so.
That's what I want to do.
Right. Hey, yeah. Right. We're dealing with this. Hey, when it goes into that, it's coming from going to the dealing with Jacob and Esau. All right, let's go.
Book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 1. And he began again to teach by the seaside, and there was gathered unto him a great multitude, so that he entered into a ship and sat in the sea. And the whole multitude was by the sea on the land. And he taught them many things by parables, and said unto them in his doctrine, Hearken, behold, there went out a sower to sow. And it came to pass, as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, and the fowls of the air came and devoured it up. And some fell on stony ground, where it had not much earth, and immediately it sprang up because it had no depth of earth. But when the sun was come up, it was scorched, and because it had no fruit, it withered away. And some fell among the thorns, and the thorns grew up and choked it and yielded no fruit. And others fell on good ground and did yield fruit that sprang up and increased and brought forth some 30 and some 60 and some 100. And the wind said unto him, he that hath ears to hear, let him hear.
Now we know everybody got ears to hear, right?
And he said unto them, he that hath ears to hear, let him hear.
Right, so he had understanding, let them understand, because they all had ears. See? Go ahead.
And when he was alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked of him the parable. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery.
And now he's talking to the disciples. What did he say?
Unto you it is given to know the mystery of the kingdom of the Most High. But unto them that are without, all these things are done in parables.
So hold on. That whole multitude of people that the Lord was speaking to, he only spoke to them in parables. But when he got with his disciples, he broke them. He started to break it down to them. Because why? All mysteries was given, the kingdom was given to them, not to everybody. So even back then, the Lord was dealing with a particular group of people. I mean, come on, man.
He wasn't giving the pearls to everybody else.
Right. Right. See? So that's the same thing with today. Even today, in today's time, Lord's not giving everybody this knowledge, man. So he's not doing that. He ain't giving everybody this knowledge, man. Y'all can't get this, man. Because y'all ain't worthy to get it. See? Go ahead, bro. What's up?
Alright. That seeing they may see and not perceive. And hearing they may hear and not understand.
See? Hearing they may hear but not understand. See? Go ahead.
Lest at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them.
Whoa. Read that last part over because the Lord said what?
Lest at any time they should be converted and their sins should be forgiven them.
Oh, so the Lord said unless they should be converted, meaning coming back, and that their sins may be healed. So, in that case,
he didn't want them.
He didn't what?
He didn't want them, man.
Now, how can't y'all understand this? I mean, do y'all just not read, or y'all just that simple, man? It's crazy, man. That these scriptures is in here, but they would still say, well, he's for everybody. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? Well, he's clearly showing you that when he talked to the multitude of people, he talked in parables, see? But everything else, but the mysteries of the kingdom was given to the disciples for them to know it. Not everybody, not that large multitude. Why? Why was that? Because however he wanted to be, that's why. Well, he can't do that. Why can't he? Why can't he?
Hey, like we was going into, why am I thus?
Why am I thus?
Why is it that way? I want to be a part of this thing too. Yeah. It don't matter. Most High ain't chose you. Ain't nothing you can do, man.
Right. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right. And he said unto them, know ye not this parable? And how then will you know all parables?
Right.
The sower soweth the word, and these are they by the wayside.
So now he's about to break it down. Go ahead. So the sower is the word, right?
These are they by the wayside where the word is sown.
Same way. Yeah. So come on, go ahead.
But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and take away the word that was sown in their hearts.
Can you just bring that over, Brother Shaw?
Know ye not this parable? And how then will you know all parables?
Right.
The sower soweth the word. And these are they by the wayside, where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts.
Right, so that's when you got people, right? They come up to you, they might come up to the camp, ask some questions, starting to try to learn a little bit and see what's going on, right? But then you got Satan coming, right? Which is the adversary or opposer of the Heavenly Father. They come up and say something where it basically just sifts them right out, man. Whatever instantly, whatever question they might have had, right, or whatever they was trying to start to receive, it just goes right out the window and say, I'm going down the street. I got something else to do.
Yep.
See, and dealing with Satan, right? That could be Edomite, Israelite. We didn't see it all. Well, we didn't see it all. You see, because what Satan goes back to an opposer of the Heavenly Father. Man.
Now, in actuality, it all happened through the Spirit. When it happens, it happened through the Spirit, and it was preordained to happen that way. Because spirits can hop on animals, spirit can hop on people, Jake or heathen alike, and come up and cause madness, and instantly you sift it. Right when you was about to receive it. But ultimately, the Most High ain't want you, man.
That's right. Yeah.
All right. And these are they likewise which are sown on stony ground. But when they have heard the word, immediately receive it with gladness.
Right, so these are the ones that, you know what, they found out they're the Israelite, right? They found out they're the true chosen people, that they're the true people of God. They may find out that the Lord is a real, he's a dark-skinned man, right? He's an Israelite himself. They might find out they're the real Jews, okay? What else? They might find out, hey, this book is only for them. That salvation only pertains to them, the Israelites. See? So they start to find, they find out different things, right? So they receive it with joy. They happy. They're like, oh, okay, cool. What? The Lord is a dark-skinned man? What? I'm just now finding this out. I'm 20-something years old. Oh, the Heavenly Father. Oh, they're people of color too, and the angels? But why don't we taught this? Oh, yeah, I got to go back and tell the fam this.
See, I knew it was a conspiracy. I knew I've been feeling my whole life it was something. And yeah, man, it is. Y'all thank you, bro. And have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time.
Right. They endure. That's the enemy.
Afterward, when affliction or persecution arises for the word's sake, immediately they are offended.
Right, so there we go. So they endure for a time. They might be on the other side listening for a while. They might come inside the camp, right? You know, they might endure, or they might just, you know, watching the videos, studying at home. They endure for a while. But when the persecution came or the affliction came upon them, then they got offended. Why? Because it's like, well, it wasn't because if I picked up, it wasn't because me getting to the scriptures, right? Or me going out to the highways and byways, I would have never lost my job. My wife would have never left me. I wouldn't have lost my kids. See, all these different things. So then they feel offended. They be like, well, because of the word, this happened to me. Hey, and we seen it, man. I done seen it. A bug out now. They'll say, no, man, you know, because I was, you know, in the truth dealing with you Israelites, I couldn't get no job, this and that. Nah, man. You couldn't get that because you wasn't applying yourself, but you was off, man. You was in an off spirit anyway.
So look at none of my beard no more.
Yeah.
It was all wiped out. I ain't had nowhere to live, but they ain't helped me. I ain't tell them I needed no help, but still, they should have known something.
Right.
Fuck out of here, man. Well, like the brother said, you wasn't in the right spirit, man.
Right, you got offended. You got offended for the word.
Hey, and that's a fearful thing, man, when you see that dude, bro, because now that dude's dating a damn tranny, man. And that'll show you how speaking against the truth will get you fucked up, man.
Right, and I'm gonna say, he was always online talking about homosexuals and lesbians and training. He used to go super hard against them, man. I used to like, hey, bro, come on, I mean, you know, I let him do his thing, but I was like, when you start seeing repetitive stuff every day, you're like, man, damn, bro, you on the internet all day. You can put your focus on a lesson or something like that. He was always on there talking about women, Lord gonna jack you women up, which he is. Don't get it confused, because the Lord gonna jack you women up. The Lord gonna destroy you homosexual, you lesbians, and trans, right? But now this dude, that he was just so against it, now he loves him, man. See, that's why you gotta fear your high boss and that was shot. And that was an example.
Never get too puffed up in your own damn mind, man. That'll be the easiest way to fall, man.
Right. Yeah.
You all the way fucked up. Loving on men and shit.
Right.
Alright, now. Next one.
Yeah.
And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word and it become unfruitful.
Can you read that part again?
And the cares of this world, and these are they which are sown among thorns. And such as hear the word,
Right.
and the cares of this world, and the deceitfulness of riches, and the lust of other things entering in, choke the word and it become unfruitful.
Right, see? So they're getting caught up in what? Into the cares of this world. See, they hear the word, but the cares of the world is better for them.
Just one shot.
You know what? I'd rather be going here. And we seen that happen too, man. Right? We seen that happen where Jake, you know, they was balling, or they still balling, right? But that's part of the cares of this world. They chose to go ball, right, and be destroyed instead of what? Here to do the work.
Right.
And they put their hands to the plow.
See, I was just about to go into that.
And they put their hands to the plow, so, you know, the cares of the world, the lust, everything has swallowed them up. Whether it was woman, whether it was, you know, a certain job of sort that you chose to do instead of this, you know, whether it was just you might like clubbing, or you might just like doing things that you be like, nah, well, the scriptures forbid this, and I gotta put my time to the truth, and I feel like clubbing and all this, and I feel like doing this, I ain't even got time for words. That's all that's cares for the world, man.
And it goes, and like the brother said, they put their hand to the plow. Because I feel like this is primarily going to those who are in the truth, who may have even brought forth some fruit. That's why it said they get caught up in the cares of the world, and their word become unfruitful. They take their hands slowly off of that plow and begin to serve that other master, which a lot of times is money, man. The cares of this world, you know?
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, the word becomes unfruitful. It may have been fruitful at one point, but then it becomes to where now you ain't doing no more work, man. And you taking your hand completely off the plow. And we've seen that too. How dudes will be in the truth. Hey man, I can't go into some of the situations because I don't know those people. But I've seen where brothers was making merchandise of the men of the Lord, and then when they got rebuked, they was gone, man. And who knows, man, you know, and it's just exhortation to you brothers in this thing and to myself, you know, because I got a lot of stuff going on. Don't never let that stuff outweigh the spirit, because that's the easiest way for the cares of it. That's them thorns choking you out, man. And you don't want to be choked out of the truth over some shit in a place that's temporary, man. This place is going to be fucking destroyed, man. So don't let this bullshit that you go through choke you out of this word. This is the most important thing.
Yep. Brother, you on that?
Oh, yeah. All right. And these are they which are sown on good ground, such as hear the word and receive it and bring forth fruit. Some 30-fold, some 60, and some 100. You know, and it goes all back into like the man with the that was received the talents of his master, and he flipped those talents, and he brought back some sort of fruit to his master. He was commended, "Oh, ye good servant, you have been faithful over little, I shall give you much." You know, you faithful over that talent, and you flip it and you apply it, you will be rewarded. You will get that penny, man, which is the kingdom. So be sown on that good ground. Pray that you are one of those seeds sown in that good ground, because you can't choose it for yourself.
Like the scripture says, they become fruitful. They say that what they bring forth 20, or some 60, some
30-fold, some 60, and some 100.
So like you said, but like you know, you got that talent, you double it.
Flipping it and bringing something back.
Right. Yeah.
He want his talent with using. And you can't say nothing about it. Cause that's just how he doing this thing. You know I was an austere man that pick up where I soweth not.
Right. Yeah.
So hey, man.
Go to your Amos 3.
This is Amos chapter 3, verse 7.
Right, because I was going into how this ain't revealed to everybody. These secrets, these mysteries ain't given to everybody. Go ahead, bro.
Surely the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets.
He revealed the what?
He revealeth his secrets unto the servants, the prophets.
So something that's a secret is not given to everybody. If you got a few individuals that you deem as, might be a trustworthy, so to speak, or where they don't run and go tell your business. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna give him and him my secret. I ain't giving it to him. He's a talebearer. All he do is run people's business. Hey, but the point is, he's giving his secrets to the servants of prophets. So that's who has the mystery. That's so you can break down the scriptures the correct way.
What did the Messiah say? He said, "I call you no." He don't call you servants, but he calls you